metrics, exactly. So you could have 50 followers and every single one of them have bought your book at £15 a pop.
Yeah.
Well, that's worth something. So what followers, I mean, this all comes down to the analytics. What followers are you having? What are you looking at? Who are you looking at? What's your gender ratios? Is it a male thing? Is it a female thing? Is it anybody thing? Is it an age thing? You know, are you appealing like to longevity, so somebody who's in the 55 plus range? There's no point going on Instagram and posting rubbish that a teenager's going to look at. It's not going to work. You know, if your price cap's £1,000 a membership, then you need to appeal to that right audience. And that's what you're paying for with a social media manager. It's the experience behind all that knowledge. It's like you're going to get a whole insight, because obviously we've got other clients. It's like, well, I had a brilliant client who was a personal trainer, and we had a studio who was doing longevity and age-defying stuff. Very different fields in one respect, but all about fitness in another. So you could relate and work, and what you found out for one, you could apply to the other, and you can say, well, is that going to work as well? Or, you know, something failed. Don't do that again. So you're not going to move it forward to your next client. But if you're sat there with your ChatGPT doing your, let's put the keywords in, blah, 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 you haven't got that background knowledge, the 15 years experience of knowing what's working.
Well said. Now, I know you ladies like giving back, but before you go, because you talked about nurturing clients there, and obviously that's a key chunk of the social media job. Not everyone realises that or does that. Could you give to us, maybe just give a couple of tips that you're managing your own. So let's say, look, if I'm on Instagram, what couple of tips would you give me to make sure I'm doing the nurture bit right?
Whenever you post, every time you post, be available for the first half an hour after you post, because that's going to be your prime time of that someone's going to engage with you. So you put something out, a really fantastic post and imagery and sound and whatever, and it's that half an hour, be available. So when someone comments on what you've said, you're there to reply.
Yeah.
That's the first tip. Second tip is not ours, it's come from Joy Foster, is no comment gets left behind. So anytime someone comments at some point, doesn't matter when, you could have posted something a year ago and someone's just gone back through and decided to comment on it, you then reply. You never, ever, ever let a comment go without a reply.